What's going on, Phantom Force and Cosmox fans alike? This is Phantom Base coming at you with our Week 3 PMC team prep. This is literally going up in 5 minutes because I need to have this done. Because my first recording did not save. Yay! So, we're going to quickly go over our team for the Grimbsy Town Grimers, coached by Blue Rogue. His team is as follows: Entei, Amoonguss, Slowbro, Dragonite, Klefki, Beware, Aerodactyl, Sandslash, Raichu. I think that's correct. Weavile, and Hoopa. Now, our team, as you all know by now, probably is Magearna, Latios, Araquanid, Alolan, Marowak, Hitmontop, Nidoking, Regirock, Galvantula, Lurantis, Cloyster, and Audino. And we are bringing a team of 6 that we think best counters the 11 mons he drafted, and we're going to hop right into it. So first off, we have a modest max special attack, max HP, Magearna. Megan is coming with us. Substitute, Flare Cannon, Thunderbolt, Ice Beam. Pretty much kind of our late game kind of deal. If we can weaken down his Entei enough, we can live any one hit it wants to do to us, and, unless it's banded, and we can kill it. And as you guys, probably, and hopefully you guys will, like I said, we've definitely already had this battle. I'm putting this up as soon as I finish recording this because it's so late and I barely remember why I prepped these things. Anyway, so yeah, Thunderbolt hits the Aerodactyl for super effective. Ice Beam also hits it. It hits Dragonite, hits Amoonguss, hits Sandslash. It hits a lot of things on this team for super effective. Flare Cannon is just a nuke, and if we kill something with it, we get up to -1 instead of -2. Anyway, next up is our physically defensive wall. Mercury, the newcomer, Regirock. Sturdy with leftovers, Stealth Rock. It is not Brick Break at all. We are running Fire Punch. Definitely not Brick Break. I must have misclicked earlier. Anyway, Stealth Rock, Fire Punch, Rock Slide, and Toxic with max defense, max HP. This is allowing us to live multiple hits from Entei, from Dragonite. This is our physical, and Weavile. This is his main threats are checked with this thing. And I was going to run Drain Punch on it, but I decided Toxic would be more valuable, especially against things like Dragonite. And Slowbro on switch-ins, so that I figured that would be really good to have. Stealth Rock is obvious. It whittles down Dragonite and Entei really easily, and as well as whittles down everything else. He only has 2 sets of hazard removal anyway, and in his Dragonite and his Sandslash and Aerodactyl, so 3, sorry, not 2. And if he decides, and we may lead with this, but if he decides, if he brings his Klefki out, it would probably be a Magic Code set, so I'll probably end up leading with Galvantula if I see that thing and just full switch out, and you'll see why in a second. Next up is our specially defensive wall. Phobia, the Araquanid with safety goggles. This is a cheeky set. Is Infestation, Liquidation, Toxic, and Soak. And this is specifically for Amoonguss and for Klefki. We can Infestation them, trap them, and then Soak them so that Toxic will hit the next turn, and we can just trap them pretty much eternally. We outspeed Amoonguss with this spread, I believe, and so we can infinitely Infestation it to keep it trapped. Or have it soaked, and have it toxic, and even when it switches out and comes back in, it'll stay toxic. So, obviously this thing is pretty, especially fat. It's going to live things from, even a special Dragonite, live hits from Slowbro. Safety goggles, so that if we trap the Amoonguss, it can't go for Spore, that kind of deal. We live hits from Raichu, we live hits from Hoopa, surprisingly enough. We're meant to check those particular threats. Now, next up we have Shearhorse, the Nidoking. This is our guaranteed Klefki switch in every time we outspeed. With this spread, I believe we outspeed a max speed Dragonite. And we can 2-hit kill with Ice Beam. We can also 1-hit kill Entei with this spread. With Earth Power, if he's not Assault Vest, we can 2-hit kill Amoonguss, 2-hit kill Slowbro. Outside Assault Vest, we can 1-hit kill Weavile, or bring it down to Sash, or whatever the case may be. Obviously, this thing is kind of one of our win cons here. Another one of our win cons is, I say win con, this one's more like a wall breaker. It's going to be our Subcall Mine Latios with Dragon Ball's Hidden Power Fire. This thing outruns a max speed Entei, or I believe it outruns a Jolly Entei, just because I felt like it needed to. You know, like it. Yeah, he could probably bring an Adamant Entei for extreme speed, but I would prefer to know that I'm outrunning it even if it's max speed. So that's really the case there. That's my entire reasoning for ringing it. Is to outrun that thing to sub up on almost anything I want outside of Aerodactyl, we can click Calm Mind, we can click Dragon Pulse. If he brings out Aerodactyl and it's on our sub, we know he's going to probably have Taunt, and we can just go straight for a Dragon Pulse and probably bring it down really low, if not do a decent chunk to it, if not to a KO it. Our last mon is our other wall breakers, our Specs Compound-Eyes Galvantula. We're running enough speed, outspeed, Adamant, and Tay. This thing is literally just to bait the Klefki to go for Magic Coat, or to bait anything really to try to go for hazard removal, and or to go for taunt, we just spam Full Switch, Thunder, Energy Ball, or Bug Buzz. With this spread, we can easily OHKO anything that we're super effective to 2-hit KO most threats that aren't. 2-hit KO most threats that aren't super effective or sashed. And we even do, I think with Thunder, we end up 2-hit KOing we come close to 2-hit KOing Assault Vest Entei, which is crazy. We won't 2-hit KO an Assault Vest Hoopa, but that's because its special defense is ridiculous. But that is why we have Nidoking here. Well, that's not even really why we have Nidoking. But Nidoking does outspeed Hoopa, and unless he is Scarfed Hoopa, that would mean he'd have to lock himself into a Psychic move, which we could easily switch into Migirno with, and just proceed to sub up on it and click whatever we want, essentially. So that is pretty much it. We are going to upload this alongside the battle pretty much at the same time. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you did, please leave a like, a comment, subscribe. Make sure you check out Blue Rogue. His link will be in the description below if I can find his link, and if I can't, I will put it up there later. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you guys next time. Bye, guys.